Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, I would like to start a new series on the server, and basically we will be expanding and building a ton of new buildings. And today marks the first YouTube video actually on the server. I would like to actually today build a little workshop for myself over by my warehouse. I believe it is time for us to begin work on our workshop. So let's begin work. Well, now that that area is cleared out, I believe it is time for us to start filling in the floor with some stone bricks. Of course, after a quick sleep. Now that the platform's all finished, I believe it is time to start mapping out how I'm actually going to be building this workshop. Now, I know this workshop is not going to be as big as my warehouse, but I do want it to be a decent sized, so let's just figure out how I'm going to map out the building plans. First off, I'm going to take some bricks and put them in the stone cutter. That should be enough for now. I do believe that this will be the entrance, as it will just be our workshop and it does not need to be gigantic. So I do believe that this will be a decent size for a workshop, as really all we're going to need is a press, mixer, and probably a couple automation setups in case we need any precise mechanism. So I'm going to now build up the entrance. Now, I don't think I'm going to do this style window, kind of like with the little corners in it, but I do believe I'm going to have vertical up and down windows to hopefully make it look at least nice. Now that we have this wall done, and I believe that is actually how I would like it, it's time to mirror it on this side. Now I believe it is time for us to figure out what I'm gonna do with this back wall. Well, so far this is looking pretty good. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the roof. Now let's figure out how we're gonna actually get stuff in here and power it. I do believe that all we will be needing is a single motor. We just now have to get power over to this motor. So let's go ahead and take from there, and we're going to just stretch it on over to that building. I do believe we can actually get away with sticking this motor into the wall. And we can run outside and link up this electrical connector to it. Put it right on the back and wire it up. Now, of course, we're gonna want this spinning full speed, so let's go ahead and turn that up. So let's go on ahead and head back to the factory area so then we can pick up our temporary workstation. So let's go on and take all of these. Now let's figure out how we are going to power everything. So if we have our motor there, I believe we're going to just start placing stuff along this wall, or maybe along this one. There is a chance I will be needing 2 of these strong motors, as only one of these produces 2,000 stress units. Now I believe we will have our presses along this wall like this, but of course we want it flipped so then they're all linked. So then I believe on this wall we'll have our deployer. We'll have our deployer like so, and we will have a basic energizer next to that. Not right next to it, but maybe over here. We'll put our roller here. I do believe I'm actually going to move this down one and put our roller right here, just so then I can have a chain drive running down here, just powering this. Now I do believe I'm going to throw our mixer right over here. So we'll put our mixer like that. That way I'm going to surround this by stairs. That will be how we're making our brass. I believe I'm going to put a cog wheel right next to this, as well as a gearbox. Put the gearbox like that, and we'll link it up. I do believe we will just run this across like so. Of course, it is overstressed. So since it is overstressed, that does mean we will need a motor extension. And motor extensions are pretty hard to get, as you can see here. I do believe first we would like to go for a reinforced motor, which seems pretty simple to make. I just need to get overcharged diamonds, which does mean I do need that working. As a temporary solution, I think I'm just going to take this out of the wall for now and just place it right up here so then I can power this. That way I can easily use this to charge diamonds. Now I'm just gonna go and run over and grab the mechanical crafter from our temporary setup just so I can make this. So let's look at how this is forged. And it seems quite simple, so we're gonna build this one out from the wall, and I believe it is 5 by 3 if I'm not mistaken. Yep, so we will have that there. So we'll have this here, and we'll go ahead and complete it. I do need that back though. Let's see, we need a block of redstone. Block of redstone, that's going to be, I believe, in the center. Have our 2 shafts like so. Our overcharged diamonds, I believe, go like that. We do need our brass casing and the more diamonds as well as metal. So let's put that all in and let's get our diamonds going. So that should be done. All we need now is to power it, which isn't super hard, as really all we need to do is move that motor over to here. I gotta slow this down to 60. Now I am really hoping I put this in correctly. Ah, perfect. There's our 2 reinforced motors. That should be a total of 16,000. So that should be perfect for us. Perfect for what we need, really. I do believe I'm actually going to leave this strong motor over here to power this, so I'm just going to set that back up. Now, I do not think we will need the second one, but it's always good to have just in case. So let's go ahead and try powering this thing. So let's turn that up to 256, and let's grab a vertical gearbox and place it on in there. And it is, of course, as I expected, overstressed. So that means we're just going to need to go ahead and hook up the second one, and hopefully we'll be good. So it does appear to get overstressed, so we may not be able to have it running this fast. So I do believe I'm going to do a gear ratio and turn this speed down from this high speed. That should be good. I do want to see though, will this overstress? No. So we can have it running a little bit faster than anticipated. We have successfully built a workshop. Anyways, everybody, if you did enjoy today's video, please do consider subscribing and leave a like, as I will hopefully be making more content like this one you see in this video on the server. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.